Hey guys, it's the Evan and Katelyn podcast, the podcast that is your official source for a 2019 holiday gift guide.
For a?
Yeah, it's not the. It's not like the end all guide. It's just a guide.
It's just an official source for one guide.
It's good.
Yeah.
All right, so we just wanted to give you guys a heads up that as we roll into this holiday season, we may skip a podcast every now and then, probably one around Thanksgiving, one around Christmas, and one around New Year's, as we try to put a brakes on this rolling train that is Evan and Katelyn.
Put a brakes on it, people.
Put a brakes on it so that we can chill, recuperate.
I want to chill a little bit for the holidays.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy couple months.
So just wanted to give you
a couple years.
give you a little bit of a heads up that we're going to reduce the frequency, but we'll be coming back in the new year. Today,
and we still have a couple, we're still doing them.
Yeah, but not everyone listens to every podcast, so we'll probably give this heads up in a few.
Oh yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah. It just made it sound like we were taking off between now and the new year when you said we'll come back in the new year.
Oh yeah, we're going to be making more podcasts in the meantime, but still. All right, so
yeah.
Today we're going to be giving our official gift guide.
Yes.
And we're going to be doing it not in a normal style.
No.
Because we are not normal people.
We're making a game out of it.
Basically, we got this idea because we listened to the Retractable podcast. And at the end, one of their the podcast coordinator, his name is Miles, and he gives advice that will go for Miles with Miles Bonsignore. So we kind of picked up a little bit of the style from them, so we want to give credit where it's due.
Let's give an example.
Okay, go for it.
So in this segment, it's all just this bogus, insane buildup for something that's kind of mundane advice. And he makes it up on the spot, seemingly. I'm pretty sure he just makes it up on the spot.
I think that he comes up with it in advance.
Really? Some of it sounds like he's thinking of it.
Pure chaos.
Yeah, so it'll be and it's very, maybe this podcast will be really annoying if it's an entire podcast of us doing this voice, but it's do you want to have the skin of a tiny baby person? Do you want to smell like a million flowers? Do you want to meet your future spouse and immediately win them over?
Use
shampoo.
I was going to go moisturizer. Oh. But see, that actually illustrates the game that we're going to do. We're going to do all of that lead up, and then the other person's going to guess what the heck item we're trying to hint at.
And the item is the gift.
Yeah, and I was guessing lotion.
Yeah, I ddidn't really know what. See, I was maybe it'll be a bath bomb or something, and then I don't know what shampoo popped into my head.
Yeah, shampoo is
it's just the most basic.
But skin like a baby's bottom.
Yeah, your head skin. I kind of lost the train there.
Yeah, your head skin.
Saying? Smooth as a baby's bottom.
Yeah, but your head skin? That's not a normal thing to think about.
Your head skin.
Your scalp.
Like I said, I was making up as I went, okay? Which is also what we're doing. We've not pre-prepared any of these clues.
Yeah.
These and they can be kind of outrageous.
Yeah.
So we'll take turns. I think we have it broken down into stocking stuffer type gifts and then regular gifts.
So we have stocking stuffers, small, useful little things. Mm-hmm. And then we have
small enough to fit in a stocking.
Useful life, normal, everyday stuff. And then we have stuff for the makers in your life.
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing that a lot of you are makers and you might know some makers. So that might be useful for you guys.
Yeah, so we have a mix of things.
Yeah. So how about I'll start. I'll give you the category. This is a maker related thing.
Okay.
Do you want to suck?
It's a shop vac.
Do you want to suck wherever you want to?
It's a portable shop vac.
Yes.
I wrote down the same one. It's the DeWalt one.
The DeWalt one.
The battery-powered DeWalt one.
Oh my gosh. We got that. Okay.
It's not just useful if you have a workshop. It is useful for all of
everywhere.
life.
For those of you who don't know what a shop vac is and how it's different from a vacuum, what a shop vac does is there's a container and there's a blower that blows air out of that container and creates a negative vacuum in that container. And the great thing about that is the stuff that you're sucking into the container doesn't necessarily get spit out, and it doesn't necessarily touch the filter or the motor or anything like that. So what that means is, since it's creating a negative pressure chamber, you can suck up like wet things. You can suck up like
bigger things.
Bigger things. You it's just so much more versatile than a normal vacuum. And having a portable shop vac for use anywhere is amazing. I would say like it's not just a maker tool.
Not at all.
It's just like an amazing thing to have. And the DeWalt one that we have, I looked it up. It's still one of the best rated ones out there.
I freaking love it.
I love it.
This podcast is not sponsored by anyone, by the way.
Yeah, no.
These are just like products that we have that we really enjoy.
Yeah. All right.
And we'll link to like, because we don't want to get caught up in like, oh, it's the model number, blah, blah, blah. So we'll just link to everything in the show notes / video description.
Yeah, we'll probably link to a blog post that has everything written out with
and we'll
pictures
have like photos
and stuff.
of stuff. Yeah, it'll be like organized and with pictures.
We'll also include a link in the show notes, but like go to the blog post, it'll be better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Did you think of that beforehand?
Not really, but kind of.
Okay.
I mean, it's hard not to. I mean, I probably should have gone down a less obvious route with that one because it's kind of like.
It was great.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. Do you want to be more organized than Marie Kondo?
Label maker.
Yes.
Yes! That was on my list too.
Gosh,
No, keep
we're
on
the
going, keep
same
on going, keep on
person.
going, keep on going.
Do you like tiny pieces of stickers with tiny letters on them?
Do you want to be an organizational god?
Then you need
A label maker.
Okay, but seriously, Evan got me our label maker. I don't even know what brand it is. Like years ago.
Years ago. I looked it up. I found a better version of it. The newer
really?
version of like the same thing. It has even more better reviews. It has like the best reviews ever.
Oh my god, I freaking love our label maker. We
It's
label
like,
so many things.
I got it for her for a Christmas present, and
then
my
you
family
used it-
like kind of chuckled, and then I used it like the most first. But also, that's part of my gift
That was
to
part of the
Katelyn.
gift.
I was like, this is for you, and it's also for me to get organized for you.
We
'Cause
have all these
Katelyn
tiny
likes-
little drawers.
Yeah.
Like you might see them in the background of our videos that we keep like screws in and stuff like that. That way you don't just have like the mismatched boxes of screws. That would be a good gift too. It's a little bit more expensive. The drawer sets.
Oh yeah, let's put it in there too.
We'll put it in there.
Yeah, it's so great. It's so great.
So great. It's
Especially
just-
the combination.
Yeah, it's just this wall of lots of tiny drawers. And
Yeah.
so Evan labeled every single one when I first got it. It's so good.
It's so good. But like even in the closet that that was one of the projects we did probably about a year ago where we organized the closet in our office. I'm looking at it.
Everything's labeled.
There's so many drawers, and every single drawer, every single basket, everything has a label on it. And it's just a life-changing thing.
Well, I think especially like if you're a maker or if you're a crafter or even if you're like just really into art and you have a bunch of art supplies, like labeling your supplies and keeping track of all that stuff and being able, like when you can label things, that means you can put things in drawers and in boxes, which are easier to store on shelves and stack and things like that.
And once you
Everything's not
have
just
it,
loose.
you start using it in new and different ways. You know, it's like we have a lavalier wireless system, and I labeled which one was Katelyn's, which one was mine, which like you know, like you can write notes to yourself for how to use things, reminders, so that when you pick that thing up, if you always forget to do something, you can just put a sticker label right on
a
it.
sticker on the computer that we use to record this podcast that says audio test, so that we do an audio test before we start recording.
Or like, and there's a bajillion things. Once you have a label maker, once you have the power to label.
Evan's got a strip of label, like a big label maker strip. I'm holding it up right now on his Yeti that just says Evan, 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 Evan around the whole cup.
I just typed in Evan. I said print.
And you just didn't cut until
it's so good. So
there's seriously labels all over our house.
a label maker.
I like how 2 for 2 we've chosen the same products. Okay,
Okay. I'm gonna do something that
you think I wouldn't choose?
yeah.
Oh, can you tell me? Are you going to tell me what category? I didn't
This
tell
is
you.
a stocking stuffer for makers.
I
so it's
already
like-
know what it is.
No, don't let me do
Okay,
at
you
least
do the
like
thing.
let me do at
I
least
won't
2,
guess until
maybe
the
3.
end. Okay.
Do you like screwing things?
Oh, this isn't what I thought.
Do you like tiny tools? Do you want the power to build things? Get
Wait, can I guess? So you said power, which makes me think powered, but I was thinking it was a handheld one. Is it your little ratcheting?
my tiny ratcheting
Yeah.
1/4-inch bit drive.
Yeah.
It's so great. If you only have like, if you're building a really compact toolkit, which I have an obsession with, I love putting together.
Evan loves a go bag, like a tool go bag.
And I love putting together the most compact and versatile set of tools. It brings me joy. And this is a great instrument to have. Even if you have like everything else, you also need one of these, because there will come a time in your making career where you need to reach in to a very tight space and turn a bolt. And you will need this very specific tool. It's very flat, it's very small, it's very compact, and it's great for like reaching that odd little screw that you need to unscrew.
Yeah.
And I've used it many, many, many times. I had one in my bag for the longest time until I tried to abuse it with a cheater, and the ratcheting system broke. And so I just got another one. But like that first one lasted me like 2 years of use. And it's just it's a very invaluable and very small addition to your maker kit.
That's a good one. Okay, I'm going to do something that like wouldn't be on your list.
All right. I'm curious to see what you think isn't on my list.
Do you want the face of a tiny baby's bottom?
I know exactly what it is.
Well,
do you want to resist the power of the sun? Do you want to be
the fairest of them all?
Get fancy Japanese
sunscreens. It is Japanese. Japanese sunscreen. Okay. But it wasn't on your list, right? Even though you knew it?
I totally know. Like, this is a thing that, like...
This is a thing I recommend to literally everyone.
Anyone who will listen.
Anyone who will listen. I tell them the glories of Japanese sunscreen.
Like, it totally makes sense. I have been converted. Guys...
Let me explain the differences.
Yeah, Katelyn can explain it from a point of expertise, and I'm going to explain it from a layperson's perspective.
Okay, what's the layperson's?
Sunscreen is gross.
Yeah. And
in general.
The sunscreen I'm recommending is specifically for faces, where you really don't want gross stuff on your face.
Yeah. It's thick. It's greasy. I just don't like putting on sunscreen in general. No, when I go to the beach,
you kind of have to.
You kind of have to, but like there's a lot of reasons why you might want to put sunscreen on daily if you want to have a beautiful baby face your whole life. And Katelyn has a beautiful face. Not a baby face, but like her skin is really like healthy and everything. And like it's very well established that the sun damages your face. So wearing a sunscreen every day is better for your face than not.
You should do it, yeah.
And the sunscreen that Katelyn is talking about is super, it's like you're just rubbing water on your face. And it's not like greasy or nasty or gross.
It's like a really very light, quickly absorbing face lotion that does not feel or smell like sunscreen
now,
at all.
Katelyn, tell them about the differences between UVA and UVB.
This is my non-science. I'm not really a scientist.
Katelyn podcast.
Yeah, words. So I used to spend a lot of time on the subreddit called Skincare Addiction, and this is where I learned everything. But basically, there's like UVA, UVB, and UVC rays, and they do different things. And American sunscreens only, like the sunscreen rating system, which is like SPF, is measuring the protection against UVB.
Which
rays.
Damages your skin in terms of like cancer.
Yeah.
It can lead to skin cancer.
Yeah. The way that like someone explained it that helps me remember is like UVB is like burning. UVA is aging. Like they have slightly different effects. I know. Again, I'm not a scientist.
Like wrinkles your skin.
But anyways, so SPF measures the UVB protection, and there's no measuring system in the U.S. for UVA. In other countries, like Japan, where the sunscreen is from, there's a PA system. So there's like PA+, PA++, PA++, and PA+++++. There's 4+. It goes up to 4 pluses. So this is a PA+++++, and that is the highest you can get for like UVA protection. So it's a much better sunscreen, and it just feels so much better. And I think like, in the U.S., it's not as much now. Like people, I feel like aren't tanning as much. If they do, it's like fake tan. But people don't like prioritize staying like
Pale.
fair.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be tan. But in other countries, a lot of people want to be fair. And so there's a lot more like marketing and like development money put into sunscreen. And so it's just better from different
better.
places.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even though this one's, it's Japanese in origin, you can get it on Amazon Prime. The one I use is the Biore Watery Gel PA++++, SPF 50.
We'll
And it's
save all the
magical.
details for the blog post. Katelyn can step down from her.
I'm sorry. I'm very passionate
She's
about
very
this
passionate.
sunscreen.
Basically, how about this? The sunscreen
Will change your life.
feels better and works better.
Yeah.
That's a good way to summarize it up.
Yeah. Everyone should be wearing sunscreen.
All right. I can't say that because I'd be a hypocrite.
I know.
But Caitlin's
I'm
trying to
always
convert
telling
me.
Evan to wear sunscreen.
Also, we just don't go out of the house much. We just kind of stay inside
if you're
all day.
driving, just if you're driving to lunch.
Yeah.
You should have it on.
Okay. Ready for a new one?
Yes.
Do you not want to die? Are cables ruining your life?
Oh, I think I know.
Do you want to be an organizational god?
I think you already used that specific line. Wait,
Get-
let me guess. The Velcro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so
Here,
good.
you can finish. Get
I'm going to look up the exact term. Reusable thin ties. Basically, it's like a
That's a good one.
dual-sided Velcro. And this is a great stocking stuffer. And you should get this for everyone. Get like a mega pack. And I think that it comes
comes
with
in a
like
big roll.
3 stacks. The one that I'm going to link to. There's like 3
yeah.
stacks. You can divide it up into 3 different stockings. Keep one for yourself. Just give 2 away. I don't know. But this is going to change your life. Every single one of our cables all around the house.
everywhere.
Everywhere. Every single type has one of these thin ties attached to it, whether it's extended or wrapped up. And basically what you do is you just install this on every single cable. And when you wrap it up, you take that tie that's already on that cable, zoop, and then you just organize it. And it's so amazing. I use
It's
it
so much
for
better than like twist ties. We used to use twist ties, but then you take it off and it gets lost,
Yeah.
or like they get worn down and they snap.
So this is the best way to use it, I found. Find the plug that plugs into the wall or like the whatever the cable plugs into, USB, and wrap it like a single wrap around the cable itself. And then when you bundle it up, then you take that excess and wrap it around the rest. And then that, I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
because it has like one attachment point that where you can like loop it through itself and
Mm-hmm.
it will like attach to the cable, but then you wrap it around the excess cable.
Yeah, so
They're
that way
just
when you
the best.
undo the
you undo the
wrap,
wrap,
it's still attached. And then like if you want to, you can just wrap it up around that single pass for storage mode. And then when you wrap it up again, you can undo it and zoop, your cable's organized again.
They're so good. We just recently like used up the last of our mega roll and had to buy more.
It's like our mega roll has lasted us 2 years
Yeah.
of like
Of using
heavy
them everywhere.
expansion of cables, like our podcast
Yeah.
desk, all of our, we have 3 desks all organized with these cables. Our workshop is organized with these cables. They're just, I wouldn't say they're life-changing, but they're kind of
I
life-changing.
can see several just like from where I'm sitting now.
Yeah, I can see at least 5.
That's a really good stocking stuffer.
Such a good stocking stuffer.
Okay.
What's yours?
Do you want to save the environment? Do you want to also still be able to use a straw because you like straws? Do you always want a cold beverage?
Get
A Yeti with a straw lid. They don't come with the straw lids like by default. Get the ones with the straw lid.
life-changing. It's like
I'm holding up 2 right now.
We visited. I'm not going to call anyone out, but we visited a maker friend who didn't know what Yetis were, and we were like, "Wait, what? I thought that." And
maybe
here,
it's
let's
just
use a
'cause we're-
generic term: a dual wall insulated stainless steel vacuum cup.
One that you can get a straw lid with specifically.
Yeah, specifically with a
Yeah,
straw
I
lid.
think because like in Texas,
They're such a big
everyone
thing.
has them. Every single person in our family has. It may not be Yeti brand, but like a version
Yeah.
of it that's like their cup, and that's like the one cup you use, and everyone has their cup.
This is the cup I drink out of every single day
Every
of
single
my
day.
life,
Yes.
pretty much. It's
Same
like
here.
it's like I only have one cup.
And it's because like in Texas, especially if you're taking it in the car with you, the Yetis are the only thing that like it can be 90 degrees outside,
and it's been in your car.
You can leave it in the car for hours, and it will still have ice.
It's amazing.
Still be cold.
It's amazing. So how it works is it's stainless steel, and there's a in the very bottom there's a one-way valve that they pull a vacuum on, and that vacuum between these two thin stainless walls doesn't transmit heat, because you need particles to bounce into each other to transfer that heat. So a vacuum is a really good insulator. And I just love stainless steel because like it's so durable. It's very easy to clean. And
I just specifically love the straws.
Yeah, it's so great.
I don't know. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
But
and it's oftentimes, I think because, environmentalism is taking root, people are studying the cause.
I bring them into restaurants.
We just bring our cups into restaurants.
I don't bring it into like sit down restaurants where they're going to bring you a glass cup, but something.
But if we're going to like a faster type food place, or
if we're like running to Chipotle or something,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna bring the cup and nobody cares because it's like, oh, they don't have to give you a water cup.
Yeah, and we don't waste their resources, and we don't pollute, and just take.
Also, they're just awesome.
They're just better than anything else out there.
Yeah, and I thought everyone like.
I know.
Them.
I almost like didn't even. I thought of like recommending a dual wall vacuum insulated stainless steel cup, but I thought everyone had them, but I forgot that some people don't know it.
Yeah, I think two of our collabs, because we bring the cups when we do collabs.
Oh yeah,
we bring the cups when we travel.
We pack them in our bags.
We pack them in our bags, but I think two of our collabs, the people we were collabing with, like didn't have them and didn't use them, and we were like, what?
And we converted them.
We converted them, yes. Yeti should sponsor us.
Wait, did I go last?
I did. I did the Yeti.
Okay.
With a straw.
Do you want to be a wise sage? Do you want to be able to reverse engineer anything? Yeah. Do you want to know the length of things at any time?
Now I know what it is.
Get a
tiny measuring tape. That was on my list too. This is a great stocking stuffer.
Great stocking stuffer.
We have these little, are they 8 foot?
Now, I'd actually say just go to Lowe's.
Yeah.
Because like they're not the best for ordering online, honestly, because they're so small, they're so cheap that buying them online, they're actually more expensive. Just go to Lowe's and find the smallest measuring tape you can. 9 foot is good, 6 foot is fine, but just like really like the smallest measuring tape you can, and get 6 of them.
Yeah.
Get them for like 3 for you, some for your stocking stuffers.
I think we have like 4, and they just float around the house.
Just float around.
We
and
grab
stuff.
them. They're great to like throw in your purse or throw in your pocket if you're going somewhere.
If you're going to go shopping, if you're looking for like specific material.
Yeah, or if you're just like furniture shopping and you're like, oh, I have a space where I need like a 9-inch by 12-inch basket, and you go to the store and you can just measure the baskets,
Yeah. It's so good.
It's so good. Or like when we're around the house.
And honestly, even around the workshop, just keep it in your pocket while you're making, and then use that, because it's very rare you need a measuring tape longer than 9 feet.
Yeah, and they're so tiny. They weigh like nothing, and they're maybe like 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches little round discs.
Yeah, my favorite, I think, has a magnet in the center also.
Oh.
So you can slap it to stuff.
Oh.
We only had one of those, and it's kind of in the cat dimension right now, which means it's disappeared.
Yeah.
But I'm like kicking myself that I didn't get like 8 of those.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize one had a magnet.
That was the very first one that we got. I loved it. It was so cool.
We'll find it eventually.
Yeah, we have the okay ones for now.
They're still just so good though. I just love them.
They're so good.
I'll grab them over the big ones just because they're so lightweight.
Yeah,
and they come on keychains.
They're just
so
as
like
accurate.
You could put it on
it's
your
just like
backpack
a
or something.
metal piece of tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the same thing. It's just lighter weight and tinier. Okay, that was on my list too. Great stocking stuffer.
Great stocking stuffer.
Okay. Do you want to live like a hermit? Are you tired of talking to the outside world? Are you also paranoid?
Get a video doorbell.
Close.
Oh, dang it.
Get a Google Hub. Our little screen.
Oh, but you need to repair it with a doorbell.
And a video doorbell. I thought you could just pair it to a camera. It has to be paired to the doorbell.
Okay. Let me explain the background of this. The Google Hub is a Google Smart Hub
It's
thing.
like a tiny screen.
It's a
Looks like
tiny
mini
screen. It's like a
iPad.
smart thing, and you can connect it to a whole bunch of devices. You can control lights with it. You can control a whole bunch of different things. But how we have it hooked up is we have it hooked up to our doorbell. So when people come ring our doorbell, like we're in our office and they show up on the screen
Our
automatically.
it automatically lights up and shows the doorbell camera when someone's at the front door.
So we don't have to go out there and acknowledge that we are home.
Exactly. Which when you work from home and you're home all the time,
It's so
It's very handy.
great. And like you can send pre-recorded responses, so it's like a robot, so you don't have to show you that you're there. Or you can answer it remotely. Let's say you're out at lunch and someone's ringing the doorbell and
well, no, but
or
I'm
whatever.
not.
Yeah.
I'm pitching the hub specifically.
Oh yeah, the hub specifically. Yeah.
And it's just
really
great
nice.
because or sometimes we may not realize that like a package is here, but our little thing will light up and we're like, oh, someone just dropped off a package.
Yeah.
So we'll go grab it.
The
but it's super nice.
combination is pretty powerful.
I would say like if you're gonna get a video doorbell, you should get the hub too.
You should get the hub too, and you should
Especially if you work from
you should
home.
get a video doorbell that connects with a smart display in your house too.
Yeah.
So we'll link to the specific combination that we have. You can do your research to see what ties into your smart home if you're building up your own. But the combo of those two is really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what I got. Do you want to feel powerful? Do you want ultimate flexibility?
You struggling a little bit with this
Yeah,
one?
the third one, I want to do one more.
So power and flexibility.
And you also want to be an organizational god?
Oh no, not again.
Get a
wait. Let me think. Power, flexibility,
organization.
organizational god.
Think about power in a very literal sense.
Like strength?
No. Like electricity.
Electricity power? Okay. So powerful. So it has something to do with
Power. Electricity.
Yeah, with electricity.
Flexibility and organizational.
The flexibility is tiny.
Locational flexibility.
So it's like when I think of electrical power and location flexibility, I think cordless, but I don't understand how that
It's
ties
corded.
It's corded.
Yeah. It is a cord.
What?
It is a cord.
It's an extension cord?
Yeah, kinda.
Is it the real ones?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought about putting those. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So, get a retractable extension cord reel. They're so great. And
So great. We have
all
two in the workshop.
and what you need is the one that like positions the cable as it goes in.
So it doesn't
there's,
get tangled in there.
So it doesn't get tangled. So you just like release it and it winds it left to right, back and forth properly. You really want that feature. You don't want one where it just gets sucked up into this void and it gets tangled. So you need to get the right one so that you don't get really frustrated with it. But basically what you do is you find an outlet in your garage, you plug this in, and then you can pull it out, use it to power whatever you need, and then you retract it back in. And I think that this is a great thing for anyone that has a garage.
Yeah, it doesn't just have to be like if you're making stuff in the garage.
No, like if you're blowing leaves in the front yard, if you're like doing, like everyone needs power in their garage at some point for something. And just having an extension cord that goes in and out of a reel is so great. We have
so
two.
nice.
I'm thinking we might need three.
Yeah.
Like one like right behind us, Wouldn't that be kind of cool?
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
I don't really want it in the backdrop though.
I was thinking maybe like hide
we
it
put
in
it
a
above
cabinet.
it? Can we put
In
it
a
above us?
cabinet. So we open up the cabinet and pull it out.
No, but then like you have an open cabinet in the background.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
that's
want
true.
that. It's gotta be pretty. What if we put it above us?
What if we drill a hole in the bottom and it comes out that hole? And we put it. Anyways, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out later. But like, it's great. It's great. And I highly recommend it.
Now it makes sense. Your clues. That one was kind of hard to guess.
Yeah,
Even though like I thought about putting that on my list.
I'm trying to make it a little bit harder. 'Cause
Okay, I'm gonna try to be more obscure too because we've been getting them too easily.
We've been getting it too easy. Yeah, we've really been sucking at giving clues. My first clue reference.
Do you want to be a fashion guru, do you want to feel good about what your money is supporting?
Get a Team Trees t-shirt.
No.
Oh.
We already did a Team Trees podcast. Do you make things and sometimes fail and sometimes make again?
Buy our merch.
This podcast is brought to you by Evan and Katelyn merch.
Yeah, that's a pretty good transition, because when this is coming out, you should probably, if you want anything from our store, you should probably order soon.
Yeah, our stuff is print on demand. Yeah, we want to do a post about it, so I thought I'd bring it up in the podcast too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people will buy our merch as gifts, but when it's something like the holidays, the printing company we use, they don't just print stuff for us. It's like a big company, and everyone gets busy around the holidays, and it's all print on demand, so there's not like a stock. So if you want any merch before Christmas, you should order it as soon as possible.
And the reason, we've touched on it a few times, the reason why we do print on demand for now is so that we can have a broad variety of design, sizes, and men's and female and kids
and different colors.
Different colors.
Bunch of different designs.
If we did it, the more like, and honestly, would make a lot more money per t-shirt if we like just bought them in bulk and sold them.
But then we'd have to pick like one t-shirt, unisex, one color.
Yeah, and we want to try
at the size we're at right now.
We can't choose a single design, and we want everyone to be able to get the shirt that they want in the size they want. So
yeah, so that means the printing's a little bit slower, and it means we make a lot less money. But I think it's the best for now. Maybe if we get bigger, it would make more sense to.
We'll figure out some other sort of solution, which is different. But anyways, for now, order far in advance so that you get it in time.
Yeah.
So you're not like printing out a picture of the shirt that you bought and giving them the picture.
I feel like we do that every Christmas. Even with like Amazon Prime stuff, we're like,
this didn't come in time, so here's a printout of what I bought you.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you in a month. Next time I see you.
That's like literally our family.
Yeah. All right. My turn, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to be a kitchen god? Do you want to clean things really easily? Do you like multi-function tools? Get a...
Is it the set of silicone things? Is it the pressure cooker?
Oh, that'd be good on.
Well, the cleaning thing.
Get a silicone spatula.
Okay, yeah. That's why I said the set of silicone tools. You said like a multi-purpose, so I thought you meant maybe like the set of them.
I was thinking like, because a spatula is a spatula and a spoon. For those of you who don't know what a spatula is, it's a spatula and a spoon.
I think this is one of the
two
few
tools
things
in one.
We tried to not like just repeat all of our thing of the weeks.
We can't
but
forget
the spatula is one.
Get it for your mom. Get it for yourself. Get it for your friend.
Anyone in your life that cooks, get it for them. And even if they don't cook, get it for them, and maybe they'll start cooking.
Yeah.
It's like...
And we have a whole set of tools that we like, but the spatula
is the best.
It's a life-changing tool if you cook a lot, because
it's like a
that's going to be
with
the
a little
only
scoopy
tool you use for 90% of the meals.
Yeah.
We use it, like, anytime we cook, we're using the spatula.
And the one that we always recommend to people that we use and have a few of, it's all, like a full silicone, like single injection molded body. So there's no like cracks and crevices for food to get in. It's all high temperature rated. So like it's not the handle's not going to melt if you rest it on the side of the pan.
It's amazing.
It's so good.
It lasts for it has a long lifetime.
Yeah.
I love spatula.
I love spatula.
Great invention.
Yeah.
So that's something like if we do a gift guide next year, we'll probably
still put the spatula on there. I'm pretty sure spatula was on our our last gift guide that we did.
It probably was in our last gift guide, and it was a thing of the week.
Yeah. Sorry, I keep messing with my mic. My like thing is all like it won't stay.
Oh whoa! Here.
It's super loose.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. Now I just can't touch it. Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
Do you want to type with the proficiency of a Russian hacker?
Do you want your keyboard to withstand a nuclear blast?
No. You're wrong direction.
Oh.
Because we already did this thing of the week. Do you want to appreciate art in your everyday life?
Get
Resin
keycaps. I thought you were going down the mechanical keyboard route.
I thought about it, but we did those as a thing of the week, and I was trying to avoid. I was trying to do something that this is more of a like gifty thing.
Yeah, it is a gifty thing. So first off, you need a mechanical keyboard to take advantage of this.
You do. But if you have someone that would appreciate this, they probably already have a mechanical keyboard.
Yeah,
because
that's
it's
true.
like a whole.
There's a whole
fandom.
rabbit hole you can fall down
rabbit
on.
hole. I have one resin keycap that Evan got me for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Evan has one on the way that has not arrived yet, and we
like
really like this specific artist.
Yeah.
But it's like these handmade little resin creations in the shape of keys that you can swap with your mechanical keyboard keys, and they're just so beautiful. I have a little they're little like forest sprites from the Miyazaki films, and Evan's getting one that has like koi fish.
Yeah, it's like a work of art.
They're so pretty
because
and like they feel so nice on your fingers.
So many people sit in front of keyboards a lot, and I think that having like a piece of art inside of your keyboard that is your keyboard,
especially with the keyboard that like lights up, it would look so cool. I'm looking at mine right now.
Yeah. But like I think it's going to be like calming for me.
Yeah, it's
like,
nice.
Whenever I look at my keyboard, I'm gonna be like, oh, it's so pretty.
Look at those koi fish.
Look at those koi fish. It's just gonna. I know it's gonna make me happy. So happy.
And they're kind of expensive.
They are expensive.
But it's also like an. I mean, what is the artist you found that both of ours were from?
I got yours from an Etsy seller.
Oh, it's a different one. Okay.
Yeah, and mine is from I think it's like My Jelly or Jelly
Oh
Keys
yeah, Jelly
or
Keys.
something like that.
So we can link to the shops, and so there's like different drops. So it's not something that's on sale constantly because they'll make a batch.
Yeah,
and
so
then,
like 4 to 5 times a year, they'll announce what the design is. People can buy it, and then they'll make that design over the next 2 months. So it's like a long process.
But there might be some like that's for like the Jelly Keys.
Etsy, there are some that you can buy fairly quick, and
Or maybe they're pre-made. They have some pre-made.
They're pre-made, yeah.
But yeah, so we'll link to the Jelly Keys that yours is coming from, and we can link to the Etsy shop that mine is from.
And we've said that we're going to make a video on making our own. Like
yeah, we
for
do want to.
Like half a year.
Yeah.
And we might one day.
But for now,
I
think it's a good gift. It's because it's definitely like a hashtag treat yourself kind of thing.
It's
like
so treat yourself.
Because they are a little pricey.
Yeah.
Even though I think they're totally worth it, obviously, because we each have one. But I think it's a really like cool gift.
And I think it's so cool because even if someone has a mechanical keyboard and they have their own keycaps, it's fun to switch them out.
Yeah.
You know, and the most common keys to do are like spacebar, escape, enter, shift, control, alt.
Yeah, I don't really see it often for like letter keys because you want to see the letters.
Some people do WASD.
Oh, I could see that.
Or
for, like,
arrows. Get like special keys.
Yeah, and we can link to the mechanical keyboards we have. I think we've linked to them before, but just if you want to make it a full package.
Yeah.
Again, they're a little bit more expensive. But
and we have like a slightly more economical mechanical keyboard.
We can link to both of them.
And then we have like the
fuller one.
Fuller one, like the one that like is built like a tank and it's very heavy.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Thank you. Are we gonna? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, are we not gonna do thing of the week? So this whole thing's like thing, but we
this
do
whole
have some.
thing. Yeah, we all. They're videos.
But they're video, yeah. Or mine's on Instagram. Anyways, we'll get to that later.
Do you like hugs?
Yes.
Do you always want to be wrapped in a cozy blanket?
Yeah.
Do your feet get cold?
Get
fuzzy socks.
Yes.
I'm wearing them right now.
I am too. Here's our feet for
my
everyone
gosh.
watching the video.
I have links to these two sets. I have a link to yours and I have a link to mine.
Mine are leopard print multicolor and Evan's are black.
Just
very
black.
classy.
Now, I have a confession to make. I hate socks.
Evan hates socks.
I hate socks. I hate closed-toed shoes. I want to be a free child wearing flip-flops.
Or barefoot.
For my entire life. But the reality is, it gets cold in winter. And your feet have sucky circulation. Mm-hmm. You know, and your feet get cold. And there's a thing called fuzzy socks. And they're just like a magical thing. I don't know how I can fully explain it until you just wear it yourself. But socks compress my feet. I hate it. They're too tight. They bother me. They they make me a little bit angry. I'm a pretty happy guy, but like my socks make me angry. And like I used to sometimes like I would legit when I had to go to work and I had to wear socks for 9 hours a day, or 10 or like for a long period of the day. I'd sometimes bring flip flops in the car with me,
just to change out of your shoes.
As soon as I hopped in the car, I would take off those cursed socks. I'd be like, yes. And I'd drive home barefoot. And then I'd put on flip-flops to walk into the house.
Yeah.
That's how much I hate socks.
But
I love fuzzy socks.
Yeah.
For some reason, they are looser, but they're also softer. They're stretchier.
Yeah.
They're so cozy.
They're not as tight.
They're like a blanket that's giving your feet a hug.
Here's another confession. So most people wear fuzzy socks like just around the house. We'll wear them in our shoes.
Out and
about.
People have seen us wearing fuzzy socks.
Yeah, like you'll just wear them with your tennis shoes. I usually wear mine with my boots, but I've worn them with my tennis shoes, and I've worn them with my like flip-flop, my slides a lot.
They work as socks.
Yeah.
But they're just better. And they look a little bit fuzzy. Especially if they're
Yours
peeking
are
up.
black. Yeah. They're not too bad.
They're not too bad. But like fuzzy socks are better than regular socks in every single way.
Yeah, fuzzy socks are great. Great holiday gift, especially because it's...
Oh my gosh, yeah. And socks are a traditional holiday gift. And oh my gosh, it's cold.
Yeah, it's perfect.
During Christmas.
It's perfect.
Upgrade someone's life, people.
PayPal. Are you a messy person?
Yes.
Do you like to express yourself with art, resin, wood stains, or other messy things?
Yes.
Do you like to roll away your troubles and never have to clean? Get silicone project mats.
It's like we knew what it was. Like
Yeah.
we synced up. We synced up. But
so these you guys have probably seen in basically every one of our videos.
yeah, like 80%.
Yeah, we have these blue silicone project mats, and we have like 4 of them, and we just keep them in a roll in the cabinets behind us, and they're the best freaking things. Just
We use them
for
when
everything.
we're doing resin, wood stains,
finish, painting,
anything.
everything.
They just protect your workbench.
And stuff like pops right off of them. And then like if they get too messy, you can like hose them down, or we've like poured extra resin on them.
Pressure wash them.
You could probably pressure wash them. They're really tough.
Yeah.
We get questions about them a lot, and I always link, or I try to remember to always link to them in our like project thingy. But you can get the smaller ones you can get on Amazon. The bigger ones, they're Rockler brand, so I think you have to get the bigger ones on their website. But
Yeah, I wish they'd just put them on Amazon.
I know, but we can link to both.
Yeah.
Because they're both super awesome. And the big ones like interlock, so you can make it like super wide.
Yeah, if you are a crafter, if you are any sort of maker, I think they're
or
really
even
great.
like if you have kids and your kids are doing projects and you want to like put a mat down, you don't have to use like the crunchy like placemats. I don't know if people still are tablecloths.
Yeah.
That's like I don't know if people still do that.
Yeah, just get
I just
your
remember like
silicone.
all kid parties where there would just be like the crunchy reusable. Anyways.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, silicone mats.
Do you want to use futuristic tech? Do you dislike holes in your body? Do you want to heal like you have regenerative powers? Get Hydroseal Band-Aids.
Oh, I was so lost until the end. I think you might have picked these before, but you've been using them lately after an accident.
I'm preaching them. I want to reach out to Band-Aid and see if they could sponsor me or something.
You with these Hydroseal Band-Aids is like me with my sunscreen.
Yeah, it's like, guys, as a human being, you're at some point going to injure yourself. And when you do, you want to heal it as cleanly and as safely and as sanitarily as you can. Normal Band-Aids are open on the sides, and you have to like slather that cream on there, and like they're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
They're like you have to
like
replace
peel
the
back.
Band-Aid like 3 times a day sometimes. And also whenever you shower, they get messed up. Whenever you're doing anything in the workshop, they get messed up. Like normal Band-Aids,
They kind of suck. Yeah.
I gotta say, like normal stick-on bandages.
Yeah, sticky
Because Band-Aid is
band.
like a brand.
Oh, you know what I mean.
You know what I mean, yeah. This Hydro Seal is amazing. It's like a artificial skin you put on over your skin. It keeps out all the bad bacteria. Your skin does its own healing process magic. You can take showers in them. They last days. Like
they're meant to last for multiple days.
me as like a maker in the workshop all the time, doing painting, doing all that stuff. Like it'll last on my hand like days, like showering every night. It's ridiculous how good these things are.
They're fully sealed around the whole thing. You don't have to put like antibacterial cream.
And I think one of the best things about them
antibiotic
is
cream.
they don't bother your hand when you try to
They're
move.
much more
and
flexible.
They're much more flexible. They're cushioned. There's a lot of different great aspects to them. And it totally feels like you're using some futuristic tech.
Yeah.
I would
They're
highly
so
recommend
good.
them. Well, because also...
It might be kind of a weird present.
I don't know. Like, honestly...
Do you want some for Christmas?
If I had a maker in my life that I knew didn't have these Band-Aids, I'd get it for them. Cause,
That's true. I think especially for like a maker.
yeah,
Or someone who's
especially if it's a maker.
accident
Oh,
prone.
yeah. Because, like, it's so much better. It's like things I want for Christmas presents are like thoughtful gifts from other people who know me, who know what I want, that know things that I might not know.
Evans wants Band-Aids.
If I didn't know about these Band-Aids and
You'd
I got
want
these
them.
Band-Aids and I used them, I'd be like, oh my gosh, that person who got me this, so thoughtful.
Made my life better.
They knew exactly what I wanted, and I didn't even know this. I wanted that. And I think those are kind of like the gifts that like show that someone really thinks and cares.
That's true.
You know? And
It's like when your brother and sister-in-law got us the Instant Pot.
yeah, like that changed our lives.
Changed our
like,
lives.
Like it's like, oh, get us.
We
Like,
should put that on our list too. On our gift guide list.
do you
Like being under pressure?
do you like cheating at life?
Get an Instant Pot.
I mean, I know that everyone's saying get an Instant Pot. That's like a very common like.
I know, they're so good though.
They're so good. Now, basically, it's a way to cook things under pressure. It's really automatic. It's really
It's like slow
foolproof,
cooking, but way faster.
but way faster, and it's
And
a
it's
lot,
much safer
it seems
than
a lot
like the
safer.
old pressure cookers.
Yeah.
Like it all has auto everything.
Because as busy people, I think the most efficient thing for us to do is cook a big pot of delicious things that's like very wet, like has a lot of moisture in it. We eat it once or twice, and then we freeze it and individually. So we like make note of how
Life
much.
hacks.
With Evan and Katelyn, yeah. we make note of how much we ate each time we ate it, and then we put that exact amount into freezer bags, and we store it, and then we do another recipe, all like in this pressure cooker. And then we were like, I'm just a little bit like, I want to eat something home cooked and fresh, but I don't want to like cook it from scratch. Let's open up the freezer drawer.
We have, frozen stew or
like
whatever.
frozen sauce.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like,
we do pasta sauces.
Yeah.
Pasta sauces, soup, stews, chilies. We do curry. We do like chicken tikka masala.
Yeah, tons of
Anything
different
that's, like,
varieties.
Saucy. A lot of taco fillings. Like
Yeah.
we've done like barbacoa.
Yeah, like shredded meats, or you could go vegetarian with like bean dishes and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, we have a
There's,
really
like,
good bean.
like it's just so useful.
Yeah.
And for anyone who doesn't have time in life to like cook elaborate things, this lets you like cook fancy things, but a lot faster and a lot easier. Because you just kind of chop it all up, toss it in, press
Yeah.
a button, bingo, dinner's done.
Yeah.
All right,
That's so
should we
good.
move on to thing of the week?
I think thing of the week, I think we both have some additional items on our list, but since we're getting tight on time, we'll
Yeah.
include them in the blog post.
In the blog post. Go to
for some additional.
evanandkatelyn.com and it'll be there.
It'll be the podcast number 046 post.
Yeah. Or it's in the link in the description.
In the description.
All right, thing of the week. My thing of the week is Making Perfect, which is a Bon Appetit series. It's season 2, the Thanksgiving season. I said that in a weird way, like a weird order. But basically, Bon Appetit, for those of you who aren't familiar, it's a magazine, but they also have a YouTube channel.
So
We're a
good.
really big fan of how a corporate a company like that is approaching YouTube in general. They
Their
give
videos are awesome.
their on-screen personalities a lot of space, and they give their creative teams a lot of flexibility to make fun content that's like really genuine in the moment, and it's really great. But anyways, in their Making Perfect season, they take a meal, they take a dish, and they explore all of the different options. So for example, Thanksgiving season 2, which is the thing we're talking about, episode 1 is turkey. So they're like, okay, what's the best way to cook a turkey? Is it to
do you roast it? Do you smoke it? Do you fry it?
what's the best type of marinade,
brines?
or what's the best type of seasonings to put on it? What's the best like everything, every aspect of a turkey, how to cook it? Do you cook it whole or in parts? All of that, they test it all out in a very methodical way to get the air quote best version of that dish.
And every episode / like food type that they're figuring out is different people from the team. So it might be one person, it might be like a pair of people on that particular item, and then they bring it all together at the end and like share with each other.
I'm really excited to see what the mashed potatoes turn out like.
I know.
I wonder if they're going to do potatoes or mashed potatoes, because if they're like, well, they need a potato dish, and they compare like mashed potatoes to other types of potatoes, what if mashed potatoes doesn't win and they're wrong? And I don't know what to do.
We'll just have to wait and see. It's already out. We just haven't watched all of it yet.
So I'm excited.
Okay. And my thing of the week, it is, I mean, we follow them on Instagram, but they might have other stuff too. Like
I'm sure they have a website. Yeah.
But it's Katana Comics. I'm saying that right. I'm not like missing a syllable. Yeah, Katana Comics. So it's this Instagram account, and I think it's the girl, and it's the girl in the relationship that is the artist. And it's just these cute little like comic illustrations of moments of their life.
And you could basically replace them with us.
Yeah, you could basically replace them with us. Like, and I'm sure that's why they're so popular, because people like see themselves in the comics, but it's just really cute little things. Are you pulling?
I just pulled one up. I just can't like avoid clicking on it, because I just want to see what. I just want to see it.
I know.
I'm like, oh, I missed that one. I want to read that one. It's so cute.
Yeah. She's Katana Comics on Instagram. Katana with a C.
It's just like, sometimes like the world is a scary place and bad things might happen, and you just need a little dose of wholesome happiness in your life, and you're just scrolling through Instagram and you see one of their comics and you're like, oh,
yeah,
that makes me happy.
They're just super cute. Like I'll pull up the latest one, and it's you see her kind of like sneaking up on him. She's gonna give him a hug, and then she's like hopping up on his back, and then she's like fully just latched herself onto his back. He's on her phone. He's on his phone, and she's just like, hi. And I'm like, oh, I do that to you. I just like jump on you. But it's just super cute. Very wholesome.
Yeah.
Katana Comics.
It's a little dose of happiness in your life.
Yeah, I love it when there's a new one that pops up in our feed. I'm like, whoa.
Right? And thus concludes the official gift guide, or unofficial gift guide of 2019.
Yes.
All right, well, I know that this was a little bit different, but it's fun to keep on experimenting with different types of formats for the podcast.
Let us know if you guys like this, because we could always do random episodes that are just things that we like.
And we've gotten requests to do like our favorite.
But we could do an episode that's
movies, TV shows.
Yeah, like it doesn't have
books.
to be things you buy.
Yeah, like our favorite books from
that would be
life.
hard to guess though, because like we read different books. How would I guess yours?
We could come up with a different format for the game.
Oh yeah.
I know. Yeah.
You could say a title, and I would.
Oh, come up! Like I say the title, and you like describe what it is in your head, and I'll correct you. And then you'll say a title, I'll describe what I think it is, and then you can correct me. Yes. Okay, guys. Well, I'm out of words.
Thank you guys
I use up
for
a lot
listening.
of them.
We appreciate good ratings and reviews. We appreciate it if you're watching on YouTube, if you like this video.
Sharing our podcast around. I think that might be one of the best ways to help out. Yeah.
Because there's still a lot of people, even that watch the main videos, that don't know we have a podcast.
Even though we like pin it in every single video.
I know. But so we appreciate you guys for listening, and have a good Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye. So good outro.